So just like the lectures, I'll be recording the tutorials just in case you want to review anything, or if some weeks you can't make it. So don't panic. Everything will be there for everyone. So it looks like we're getting close to the time. Missing a few people, but we'll see. Hope everyone remembered the tutorials on. Okay, so today we're going to have a nice introductory tutorial for everyone. I'm going to put you into some breakout groups first, and is that what I'll do? Just got to remember if that's right. No, I know what I'll do. I'll tell you what to do first, because breakout groups are very fiddly. You break them out, put them back in, got to reassign who was in the group. So what I'll do is, what I'd like you to do is, if we were in the classroom and I didn't have to put you into weird little cones of silence with everyone, I would start off the class with just getting everyone to introduce themselves, talk about what their favorite ad was, and then I'd get you to go into the workshops. So actually, no, you know what we'll do? What the hell are we going here for time? Let's just do it. I'm gonna call out to everyone. If you just introduce everyone, all you got to say is what your name is, and what your a favorite ad or a least favorite ad. So a ad that you love or loathe. Okay, so just a warm up. Say hi to everyone, because you will be working in various groups with each other over the weeks. Now where is? Okay, it's going to readjust our breakout rooms. Yeah, sorry, I might have told you I use Blackboard Collaborate and Zoom, and jumping between them. I can never remember where the controls are. Okay, cool. All right. Now, if I mispronounce anyone's names, please do forgive me. So you don't need to come on camera or anything if you don't want to. If you can just speak over the microphone. Now everyone's got beautiful exotic names, so I'm sure I'm going to stuff up pronunciation of everyone's. Nivedita, I hope I got that right.
Hello, hi, how are you?
Good, how's things?
Going good.
Well, obviously your name is Nivedita, if I pronounce it.
Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. But you can call me Niv if it's too much for you to like.
That sounds good.
Pronounce.
Okay, we'll do. And what's one of your favorite? What's an ad that you love or you hate?
The ad that I love, it's actually this campaign that was done by Nike for plus size women, the plus size mannequin. I think that created a lot of buzz around the internet, and it gave a lot of feeling of representation to
Right.
a lot of women around the world. I think that was super powerful, and I think that's something that I really it's something that's like stuck to my head. So
Great. Excellent. Thank you very much. Thanks. Now, is it Mengya? Hope I got that right. Is it Mengya Zhu?
Yeah. Hi. I'm Mengya. I'm from China. Also, you guys can call me Rebecca if you like. Yeah, nice to meet you guys. My favorite ad, I don't know, it's my favorite, but the first ad popped in my head is like many years ago. There's an ad play on the TV. It's from, I don't know the product. It's probably from L'Oreal, but there's a jingle like, don't you want me, baby? It's like a play over and over again. So every time I went to the supermarket, when I heard the song, that reminds me of that cookie. That cookie. So I really want to try it.
Great, very good. Sounds very effective. Power of music as well. Great. Diane, thank you. Diane, are you there? You might be, but I maybe stuffed up your name completely. Oh, well, we might come back to you. Renuka.
Hey, my name is Renuka, and my favorite ad is the one with the Clairon hair color one. Does she or doesn't she? That one.
Okay.
Like colors so natural, only the hairdresser can tell.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you. So, Alexa.
Hey guys, I'm Alexa. The first ad that comes to mind is the Snickers Hungerism. combining it with big data and bringing the USP to life based on how angry the internet was. I think, yeah, it was a good use.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you. Cheers. Robin.
Hey, I'm Robin. I like all the ads that you reference as pop culture. So the like Slippery Little Sucker, which is the SBC one, or the Not Happy Jen for the post office, or like the ones that kind of become part of everyday conversation.
Good stuff. Thanks a lot. Now I've got someone here who is just A, so I don't know what your name is. I can't. I haven't got the role in front of me. Well, oh, sorry, it's Heimer. Sorry. There you go. Now I can read it.
Hi. Obviously, my name is Haima.
Heimer.
Favorite ad is there's one ad for the Budget Direct insurance company. It's like a UFO kind of advertisement. Recently, I saw it on the TV. It was a nice and unique way to advertise for insurance.
Yes, doing it very differently to everyone else. Okay, thank you very much. Vas.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Yeah, my name is Vas, and
You're quite faint to me, Vas. So maybe you need to lean a bit closer.
Right?
That's better. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So one of my favorite art, actually, is art I just watched recently. It's from Japan. It's actually like soy sauce art, but yeah. I really like it at first because at first it didn't look like an art, but more like a short story, like a short movie. And it just like focuses how a mom cooks for her son like his favorite meals every day, and then like at the end the product was revealed.
Right.
So it's like really subtle, and also like makes you like it makes you like remember the product.
Sure. Great. Thank you very much. Thanks. Tanya.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Tanya. I'm not sure if I have a favorite ad, but I have come across a lot of ads promoting workshops and webinars on self-development, mastering skills, and I'm quite intrigued by those.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much for that. Cheers. Emily.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Emily. So like I didn't really get a really favorite ad, but like I really always amazed by the ad from the Super Bowl period, because like every year the Super Bowl period always creates so many great ads. Sometimes they use the celebrity, or they got some really great content and it's really eye-catching and grab your attention. I really enjoy those ads.
Great. Thank you very much. Yeah, there's some good ones in there. Let's go with Anne Lee.
Hi, everyone. My name is Anne, and I don't have specific, advertising, but I love in food advertising, especially, how they prepare for food and the visual advertising.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Tong Chat.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes.
My name is Tong Chat, but you can call me just Chat. It's okay.
Okay.
I think I don't have a favorite ad, but the only ad that I can think of is the KFC ad that was shown in Thailand many years ago. It just made me hungry all the time when I see it.
Yeah. Well, that's effective. Good. Thank you. Hannah.
Hi, my name is Hannah. I'm from Malaysia. I don't really have a favorite ad, but the first thing that popped into my head was actually the ads from Thailand. They could like be really funny or like really emotional, but sometimes the videos doesn't relate to like the product they're selling, but it's really funny to watch all the different ads they have, and it's creative.
Just catches your attention.
Yeah, it does.
Cool. That's good. Thank you very much. Wei.
Hi, I'm Wei, and there's no specific ads I like, but overall I like Rebel's advertisements because they always convey it in a creative way, and they use animation all the time.
Okay.
And I think that's really creative, and I can easily remember it and recall it next time.
Well, that's very effective. It's one thing to like an ad. If you can remember it and recall it, that's a better ad. That's an effective ad. Great. Kate.
Hi everyone, my name is Kate. Actually, I don't have my favorite ads, but the recent ad that I have watched a couple months ago is a series from Afterpay. That's one girl trying to do everything in once. Like she just met one guy and then shall we marry? Something like that is really funny and it's really attractive for me. So yeah, that one.
Great. Thank you very much. Cheers. Emily.
Is it me again?
Oh, sorry. I'm flipping through. If I cross up with everyone, yeah. Sorry, no, it's not you again.
No worries.
Taryn.
Hi guys. I think my favorite ad at the moment would be the Australian tourism ad that screened during the Super Bowl. The one that they kind of made it out to be an Australian movie. It was with Chris Hemsworth, but then it turned out just to be like an Australian tourism ad. Yeah, quite clever.
Yeah, very good. Very nice. Thank you. Ginny.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Ginny.
I'm Ginny. I think I don't have specific ads, but I feel many ads from Thailand are really creative, always like a short story. But I think it's not really effective because I always realize the company the end of the advertising.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Great. Thank you very much. Danny.
Thank you.
Hi, is it because I just joined in this Zoom? Is it the question is talking about which advertising is my favorite?
Yeah, just an ad that you like.
Yeah.
Either you like it or you hate. That's okay.
Yeah, I think I like the advertising about the Hungry Jack, because you know the Hungry Jack has with the McDonald's, they have many funny like the corporation or something like that. And there also my burger is bigger than yours or something like that, but it's very funny for me, so that is my favorite.
Yeah. Great. Thank you very much. Jishu.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Jishu. My major is advertising.
Yes. And what about an ad that you like? Is there a particular ad that you like? Oh, sound might be gone there. That's okay. How about Abby?
Hi, I'm Abby. Can you hear me?
Abby?
Yeah, I don't have the favorite ads, I think, but all I can think about is Taiwan's ad, because lots of ads, they'll film like a short movie and they'll create their own slogan, which can really catch my eye and attention.
Great. Thank you very much. Andy Peng. You there, Andy? Okay, what about Ji Yao, if I pronounce your name wrong? Right.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Hello.
Yeah, I'm JL. So
There you
about my favorite beer, because I lose weight now, so
Okay.
I want you to be. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Jung Hyun, if I pronounced your name correctly. Forgive me if I haven't. Probably haven't. What about Barry? Oh, hello. Sorry, I jumped too quickly. Hello, Jenny. There you go.
Yes, I'm Jenny. Yeah, I'm studying PR.
Yes. And what's an ad that you like?
Actually, I don't have. I haven't watched any advertising.
Okay, well, you should start.
But I like just the ad. Like it is ad, but actually it looks not like ad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I like that kind of advertising. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Well, that's one of the things that we'll talk about is, people, especially these days, the trick with advertising is to make it most of the times not look like an ad. It's got to be entertaining or engaging, so we don't really know we're being sold to. So it's very old fashioned. If people see ads, they put the barriers up and they tune out. All right. And Barry, I think you're the last one.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure can.
Yeah, I'm Barry, and my favorite ads, I think it may be is Domino's, because when I was in Australia, now I'm in Taiwan. Yeah, but when I watch the advertising, and I directly receive the information about the price or something promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it might be not interesting, but I can get the information directly.
Okay, great. Yeah, and are you a Domino's loyal person?
Yeah, because that is cheap. Just
I get you. I hear you.
$5 for one pizza. Yeah.
They're good for what they are.
Thanks.
All right, cool. And Domino's can send me my check now. Just please send them an email and tell them I've mentioned them. They can send me some money. Thank you very much, everyone. Sorry if I've skipped anyone, but we'll just jump into the tute exercise now. So each week we're going to do some tute exercises. Most of the time we'll be working in pairs or in small groups, and sometimes coming up with a strategy and sometimes coming up with an actual ad. So the deeper we get into the semester, you might be analyzing an ad, or you might be coming up with a strategy, or you might just be coming up with concepts for ads, and then we pitch them towards the end of the class. But today I just wanted to take a few minutes to get everyone to say hi. As I said, in the class, we normally go around and everyone is face-to-face and it's a lot more personal. Now, this is the sad thing too. In our first tutorial, I usually give you chocolate. We can't do that. Oh, that's okay, Andy. That's no worries. Andy's having microphone problems. That's absolutely cool. So you might just have to work with chat in your when I put it into group works if that's not working for you. So normally as a kind of a welcome and to help you experience the brand, I bring chocolate along to the first tutorial, but we can't do that. I normally hand out a packet of Jaffas because that's our topic for tonight. Because those of you who've grown up in Australia would know the candy Jaffas, but I found that people who didn't grow up in Australia don't know the brand very well. So I think it's a great excuse to hand it out. So unfortunately, I can't do that for you, but you can look up the brand online, and I'll try to describe it to you as much as possible. Okay, so Jaffas are these small little candies, and they've got a chocolate center and a kind of an orange-colored hard shell on the outside. So kind of like an M&M, but more like a ball. I'll show you the brief in a second, and of course you're welcome to have a look up online in your groups. So if you go to, I'll just share my screen with you. So each week we've got, let's see, where are we? Okay. If you go to Blackboard, is this Blackboard? That's Zoom, so that's not what I want. All right. Share screen, where is it? That must be it. No? What's happening there? Oh, there it is. Yeah, you can see it. There you go. Okay, so if you go to Blackboard, there's under Module 1 and learning content. I think it's under learning content. Where is it? Yeah, learning content, tutorial exercises, and each week there'll be a little brief and any worksheets that will help you for the class. So there's a blank creative worksheet you can download and just type directly into as a group. And here's our brief for today. When it appears by magic, you might not. I'll probably have to share that with you rather than. Okay, hopefully that's going to work. Okay, there we go. Share screen, and where's our Jaffas? There we go, share. All right, so this is, I want you to, just from this little mini brief, we're talking about writing a brief tonight in the lecture. I want you to come up with a creative strategy statement based on the format, or shown in the tutorial, shown in the don't worry about that. Just write it. You'll work it out. And anything you're not sure about, this is a bit deep end. You know, maybe I should have, you know, sometimes I do this deeper in the semester, but I think it's a good way just to get people to bond, usually with the chocolate, but unfortunately no chocolate tonight. So the client is Alan. So you can look up Alan's Jaffas just on the web. That's what they look like. They've got a kind of an orangey flavor to it. After you eat them, you get red things on your hands and your tongue, for those of you who've eaten it. It's chocolate orange in a crispy shell. The problem is this: while movie watching is still popular in Australia, even if people are watching movies more at home or in mobile devices than at the cinema, and especially with COVID, Australia's cultural connection between watching movies and eating Jaffas is in decline. So Jaffas used to be a real sort of cultural thing that, you know, in some countries it's popcorn and others it's nachos, or, you know, the things that you eat at the cinema. In Australia, Jaffas was really a part of the Australian culture, but it's sort of like, you know, declined over the last few years. So what I want you to do is to come up with a strategy of how, you know, you might think of Jaffas and how you might sell it to a new generation. So the product features, it's soft chocolate covered in an orange shell, crispy shell. They're short, small, shareable, bite-sized portions. They're made in Australia, no artificial colors. The single-minded proposition. So I want you to come up with a little bit of a strategy that says that movies and Jaffas go hand in hand. The mandatories you have to put in the ad is the product of the pack shot, the Jaffas logo, and Allen's logo. And I want you to just come up with a strategy for a strategy worksheet for a press ad. So if you go to, you can download that and have a look at it. I'll just stop that. Go back to our share screen. Where is it? There we go. Bit fiddly. What's that doing there? All right. So just download your blank creative worksheet. I'm not used to doing this. I'll get usually I just bring it up on the screen in the class, but I'll get used to doing this. Okay, so where's our blank worksheet? Okay, so there you go. I just want you to write down what the product is. That's pretty easy, right? Alan's Jaffas. Product description, I've already done that for you. I want you to tell me who you're targeting it at. So you could target it at an older market, younger market. You tell me who it is. So just describe them in terms of age, interests, you know, whether they're students, professionals, those kinds of things. I want you to think of what is the benefit of the product? What's the good that the product does for them while they're watching the movie? What's the principal benefit? What's the principal good thing that the product will do for them? Why will we believe that the product can provide the benefit? Okay. And then come up with some words to describe the tone of the advertising and what you think the brand character of Allen's is. So just have a look at the website and stuff like that. So just bullet points is fine for tonight. We're just going to smash it out because, you know, we spent a lot of time introducing each other, but that's okay. This is more just to give you a feel for articulating a strategy. So download this, and just with bullet points are fine for tonight. And like I said, I've given you the product, I've given you the product description. Tell me who you're going to target. Tell me what are the benefits of the product you're going to try and communicate to them. What's the main benefit you're going to try and push to them in the press ad? Why should they believe it based on something that a product feature or something to do with the brand? Why would they believe it? And then some words to describe the tone of the ad, the way you think the ad should feel. And then a couple of words to describe the brand character. If you have time, we might not have time tonight, you can try writing a creative strategy statement. So, you know, it could be advertising will convince, for example, 15-year-old girls that Jaffas are great lollies to have fun and share at the movies. Support will be the fact that they're small and shareable, and bite-size. Tone will be, you know, again, I don't want to spoon feed you, so I'm going to use boring words. Fun, exciting, blah, blah, blah. Character of the product is, well, you describe to me what you think the character of Allen's is, okay? So if you have time, try to write out one of those, but it's okay if you just do bullet points for the rest here. This is really about just starting to think strategically about a product. And if you want to, you can think of it a creative concept for an ad, but you know that's a lot for tonight's first tutorial. You'll have plenty of opportunities over the coming weeks to think creatively and brainstorm and pitch ideas. Tonight is really just thinking about, well, who's the ad for? What what's something that is meaningful to them that we can promote about the product? What's the tone of the ad that would suit this product? What's the brand character of the brand as well? So tonight we're looking a lot at brand character and brand archetypes, and all to do with, you know, the essences of a brand in the lecture. So I'll put you into little groups. Download this and the brief, and very quickly just pump out one of these. You'll only need, it's just bullet points. So I'll give you about 15 or 20 minutes to do it. I'll check in on you through chat to see that you're okay. And then we'll come back at the end and we'll see what people's answers were. And we'll ask for people to describe it. And then we will have a discussion whether we agree or disagree, or, you know, what we particularly had ourselves. Okay. So, and I'll put you into your breakout groups. Where are they? There we go. Breakout groups. All right, so I just need to chat, cut and paste into, you know, through group chat, or you can just chat to each other over the microphones. Make sure you write it down into your own document so you've got a record of it. Let's see. Okay, I'll put you into some small groups of 3 or 4. I think that's a good number to start chatting and work it all out. Okay, good luck, and I'll call you back soon. 15 or 20 minutes. Okay, join your rooms. Okay, Jishu, Diane, and Andy, you need to join your breakout rooms. Oh, there's 2 Andys. Both Andys need to join. There you go. Thank you. One Andy's gone. So Jishu and Andy, you need to join your groups. Okay, so I gave you the product and the product description, choc orange in a crunchy shell. Who's the target market? What did some of you choose? So you're welcome to cut and paste into chat, or you can just activate your mic and speak, but not all at once, obviously. So let's just see what everyone came up with. I would expect everyone would have a slightly different target audience. Some will have similarities. And that's one of the things to think about. There's no right or wrong in advertising. It's just if you make a choice based on an assumption or a deduction, or even better, a bit of research, you just got to justify what that is. So you're not right or wrong if you chose an over 50 market or children or teenagers. They're all right. You just got to like justify it. And it's got to be reasonable why you chose that particular target market. Okay. Older millennials, good. Okay, good stuff. Excellent. Good. Right, good stuff. Right. Now, very nice. Where possible, it's not essential, but where possible, if you can kind of give like an age range, because you could say older families. Now, because that's subjective to imagine what that is. So an older, like older parents. So an older parent to a 13-year-old could be 18. It's all very subjective. So it just helps if you actually put an age bracket there. So rather than say, adults, well, what's the age range? Because psychographically, an adult who's, an 18 to 25 is very different from a 35 to 45-year-old and 65 to, so just be specific with that. Very nice though. And where possible, just kind of put in a little bit of psychographics and product usages. So, that they love to relax watching Netflix, or they like going to the movies. So trying to have a think about the situation in which they might use the product, it just helps infuse the product description with a little bit of detail that helps sell it. Okay, what do we got here? Young kids, 5 to 13, older generations that grew up eating those. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, older generations eating Jaffas could be anywhere from, I guess, 20s to 50s. I think my grandparents ate them, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I had them when I was a kid, back in the early 2000s. So, yeah, they've been around for a long time. The popularity has gone off. Okay, that's all good. Okay, nice. As long as you've got some kind of psychographic description, demographic description, that is, an age range, gender if it's relevant, and then product usage is always good as well. What their interests are. It's a psychology in the way they think about things, what their hobbies are. That's often the more interesting thing, as we'll see in coming weeks. Okay. Yeah, good stuff. Alexa, that's good. Nice. Very nice. All right. Next one is the benefits. Okay, so what did you have for benefits? Again, feel free to type in the chat, cut and paste in the chat, or just speak up. What were the benefits of the product? Okay, all good stuff. Yeah, very good. All right, so these are all good. Now, what you need to do, though, is convert. Some of you have got things that are more like product facts or features. Convert those into the benefit. Okay, so no artificial colors is a product fact or a feature. What is the benefit to the consumer? Okay, so it's, well, I mean, really, what is it? It's not really a. I guess it's maybe if you've got an allergy. So I don't know if you build an entire campaign around that. I mean, what is the idea that you're having a treat? It's a naughty treat that's not that naughty, or something like that. Just kind of turn it into a benefit statement. What else? Australian made. Now, the benefit to that, if you wanted to push the campaign in that way, would be that you're buying local and helping the Australian economy, helping an Australian brand, that kind of thing. Yeah, the shareability there. Some of you tagged into that. It's good for sharing with your friends and makes going to the movies or kicking back watching movies fun, something like that. So that's the benefit. So it comes from the Latin good. So what is benefit? The good. What is the good that the product does for the end user? Okay, if you think of the terms of the advantages. Good. Moorish can't stop eating. That's good. Okay. Good stuff. Yeah, the artificial colors, the benefit of that would be to do with health. But again, it's just one of those things I always quote. It must be something to do with allergies or people. It's just one of those things people say, no artificial colors. It doesn't necessarily mean it's healthier for you because it's chocolate. But yeah, I guess it's got to do with allergies. Okay, makes movie night official. Good. All right, sounds good. Yeah, it turns movie night into a fun night, something like that. So your principal benefit should be the one that you think you can build a campaign around. And it should be something that's probably distinctive for Jaffas. So let's just say, for example, artificial colors. I don't know if I'd build a campaign around that because lots of different products have that and it's not really distinctive. Australian made. Yeah, maybe if that was the push, kind of especially in the, Australia's heading into a recession, you might want to build this kind of awareness around Australian brands, buy Australian, keep money in Australia. So you could push it that way. That would be logical. But I think probably the sharing aspect is the real thing. You've kind of got that. It's a social kind of thing, and it's sharing with your friends when you're kicking back watching a movie, or your family. Okay, good. Renuka's got share a bite with your childhood memories. That's nice. Nice way of putting it. Really good. So yeah, again, think of the thing that's distinctive about the product. Okay, so lots of their competitors could be Australian made. Lots could have artificial colors. Oh, Siri has. I didn't get that. Could you try again? No. Oh God, this happens all the time. Please go away. Yeah, so trying to think of something that is distinctive about the product that you feel you can build the campaign around. And so it really comes down to what is unique about Jaffas. And you kind of look at those things. Well, it's the red orange, the red balls. That's unique. There's not many lollies that are exactly like that. The fact that it's crispy and iron. It's the fact that it's bite size. All right. And here's a little cultural insight for those of you who didn't grow up in Australia in the 80s, but yeah, maybe they started banning Jaffas or something. Because when I was a kid, I used to get Jaffas in the back of the head in the cinema. So they're nasty little pellets. I think audiences have calmed down now. I don't know if food fights still happen or people throw lollies in the cinema anymore, but yeah, they were very painful to cop in the back of the head. So yeah. All right. So the next one is, what was it? The support. Why do we believe that the product can provide what you say the benefit is? So if it's shareability, I mean, it's just in the fact that they're small, bite-size lollies. That's it. So whatever the benefit is, the support statement relates to that. So if it's about that it's Australian made, then you would put in there the support is Allen's is an Australian company that's been part of the local brand landscape for 60, 70 years, whatever it is. So you just put a little support fact in there. Now that's firstly to see that you can substantiate what your benefit is, but you might also, when you come to write the ad, there's a little product fact that you might want to include in the copy as well. So it's just a way of funneling your strategic thinking. This is what we need to say, and this is how we can back ourselves up. Okay, this is the way that we can rationalize and justify our strategic direction. All right, what are some tonal words you would put in there? How would you describe the feel of the ads? What's appropriate for this product and for your market? Okay, fun. That's good. Fun, playful, nice. Nostalgic. Good one. That's good. Nostalgia, cheerful. These are all good. All right. So this is all tied in, especially to the insights, to the target market, and also the product. Just looking at the brand, looking at the packaging. I mean, yeah, you're probably not going to have a grim and depressing ad with a red chocolate lolly. Quirky and entertaining, very nice, good words. Okay, especially, I don't know if you know this, but Allen's advertising did the last couple of years move towards quirkiness as well. So if we had more time tonight, you could probably go and search online to look at Allen's lollies ads. And, the kind of, I think their slogan was, I love Allen's lollies lots or something like that. So it's very emotional. It's connecting to being a kid, turning adults back into kids again. So you're right on the money with all these great words that can, again, keep you strategically on track. And it might seem evident. Oh, yes. It's nostalgic, but it is just about articulating your strategic direction so you can check your work back against it. And what about the brand character for Allen's? What are some words to describe the brand character of Allen's? Maybe some of the tonal words might fit as well. Quirky, fun, that kind of thing. All right. So by look at that, you should get for the company by having a look at the brand. So a client, when you're developing more advertising, you would have pre-search drive to make sure you're really across the brand. Okay. So you create a strategy statement where to write one, and I'll just sort of I'll try and cherry pick and cobble one together from the statements here. It might be advertising will persuade moviegoers who are hanging back with their friends watching Netflix that the shareability turns movie night in event night. Will be the fashionable bite-sized bits of chocolate. Tone of the advertising is quirky and entertaining. Brand character of Allen's is Australian, traditional and fun, something like that. So that's a great little bite-sized way to articulate who are we talking to, what do we need to say to them, why will they believe it, and what's the tone of voice we need to speak to, and also the brand character statement, so we don't go too far off. We're not going to do, as we saw with the baby ice cream ad last week. We're not going to do something creepy or too surreal for Allen's, because that's not their brand. Okay, so other lolly companies might go a bit crazy with the tone, but it goes against the brand essence or the brand character. So we don't want the ad to somehow violate the brand character. Okay, so we're talking about how important that is in the lecture tonight. All right, so everyone seems pretty much on track. Was very
This is Shane.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were a bit laggy when you were trying to explain like the creative strategy statement. So I didn't quite get what you were saying just now. I'm not sure about other people, but yeah.
Oh, maybe. So the creative strategy statement is it's the quick summation of all the elements above. So did you hear me, what I said? Okay, so advertise, like this is a sample. Advertising will persuade 25 plus to hang their 25 to 34.
Shane, you still like lagging. Is it alright if you like type it out for us?
Oh dear. Yeah, sure. Hold on.
Thank you.
I don't know why that's the case. It might be the internet tonight. Yeah, so my video feed, is it just the sound or is it the vision?
Like you both, yeah, it's both.
Okay, yeah, it looks pretty clear on mine, and all my signals say it's clear. I don't know what's going on, sorry. All right, makes sense? Am I still lagging? Can you hear me? Okay, so hopefully you can still hear me now. All it is, it gives us a bite-sized, funnily enough, talking about Jaffa, it's just a bite-sized takeaway of our strategy so that we know who we're talking to, what we need to say to them, why they'll believe us, what the tone is, and what the brand character is. So we don't violate what the brand character is. So, you don't go and do a surreal or a creepy or, an ad that isn't in line with Alan's brand character. Okay, and that's what the lecture is going to be all about tonight. So we're really looking at using research methods to find out exactly how people think about our brand, and looking at interesting ways you can do that for your assessment as well. And I'll also be taking you through your first assessment. So anyway, good to see everyone face to face. Let's just jump over to the lecture, and I'll run you through everything there. Hopefully the internet will be my friend tonight. Okay, see you soon.